I'm Jordan from Midwest Bunchers, and I'm going to show you my beautiful garden. I finally convinced Mike to film me giving a garden tour, which is like my dream come true.
It's a nightmare.
Mike does not love this, but he's a good boyfriend, so he did it for me. But to start, I made this raised garden bed this spring. It's great because it is just these special bricks you get at Home Depot, and then the wood boards just slide right into it. So you don't have to nail anything, you don't have to drill anything. It just comes right together. And then
Wait.
Yeah.
You do have to put rebar in the middle.
Oh, that's
rebar to hold the bricks in.
Mike did help me with this, so I can't take all the credit. So
Yeah.
he was part of the muscle behind the raised garden bed. But then I just filled it with really good soil and compost and a bunch of cow poop from my neighbor's farm.
It's gross.
But it makes good soil. But anyway, I picked this beautiful bouquet of flowers, so I wanted to show you some of the plants I have in my garden. It is July now, so my garden is freaking enormous. It's just out of control, which I really like. I planted things probably a little bit too close together. I'm okay with it. But I've got a lot of heirloom tomato plants. There is somebody local in the area that has heirloom tomato seeds she gave me, so I grew those. I have some oregano down here. And then I really like mixing in flowers with my vegetables. So I have zinnias right here that are really pretty. And then I have marigolds down here, and these are also an heirloom variety of marigold. That's why they look a little bit different. And then super exciting this week, my Mexcan sunflowers finally started to bloom too. So those are really big. And then over here, I have one small pepper plant, still a little bit weeny looking. A lot of nice basil, some cabbage. This is just decorative cabbage to look pretty in the garden. This is another raised garden bed. This is an older one. So if you look down here, there's some really nice little cucumbers starting to grow.
And pickle Rick.
Yes, Mike. And then I picked a bunch of these. So part of the bouquet I have right here is actually zinnias I picked from this area. So that's why it looks a little bit bare. And then look, you can actually see that I have some, oh, this is a big ass tomato. Look at that one.
There it is.
Look at that, it's huge.
There you go.
Yeah. Then zucchini, I've got 3 zucchini plants right here. So there's some little baby zucchini growing here. You can see that. And then last but not least, I planted a ton of kale. So we make a lot of kale chips and kale salads, and then chives too. So that's what I got in my beautiful garden. Thanks for joining me for my garden tour. I feel like a legit gardener right now because Mike taped me.
Woo!